In this episode of Our Little Warehome, you're gonna learn how we hired a general contractor, how we found an architect, and how Anna and I collaborated with them to arrive at our final design of how we take this warehouse and turn it into a warehome. We're the Branch family, just ordinary people who decided to buy an 80-year-old warehouse and turn it into our downtown family home. Come along with us and experience all the hard work and thousands of decisions it's going to take to turn this derelict warehouse into our little warehome. We're super excited and a little bit nervous about building out the warehouse.
We started our Pinterest boards, gathering ideas, looking at magazines.
But we might be kind of getting ahead of ourselves because we haven't even hired a general contractor yet. Like, what does a general contractor even do?
Do we need one?
I don't know. So I've never hired a general contractor before. But what do you do when you have a question? You post it on Facebook. So I posted, hey, I'm looking for a general contractor. And down on the bottom of the comments, this guy named Richard Rigby said, hey, I redid the buildings next door, let's talk.
Saw a post on Facebook, this guy, Allan Branch, bought the building behind my wife's store and wanted to remodel the building. And so I sent a message to him and said, hey, I did the salon and the skateboard shop around the corner.
Our contractor needed specific knowledge about restoring old buildings, and Richard had redone 2 spaces about 500 feet from our building, Relief Skate Shop and Hughes Salon. I did it backwards. Yeah. Relief Skate Shop and Hughes Salon. And this gave him specific knowledge of restoring old buildings and how to work with old brick. Seeing the way these 2 beautiful spaces turned out, we knew Richard was perfect for our project.
And before you hire a general contractor, you should do your due diligence as an owner. Ask for references, go look at projects they've built, and talk to them, see if they have the same vision as you. If they can't see the vision that you see, they probably won't give you a product that you just love.
Even though this building is almost 100 years old, we knew it was a strong building because the slab had not shifted and cracked, because the walls were strong and not cracked as well. Now the trusses are cracked, and we'll need to design the whole building around supporting those trusses. And our new general contractor, Richard, can make this building even stronger for our family.
Now that we know the warehouse is structurally sound, we have to figure out what we're going to build. This is our 3rd house. And each time we move, we figure out how we function as a family and use spaces.
What I want in a home are some quiet spaces for the kids to study and work on the computer, and entertaining spaces for family and friends.
I want a bigger kitchen so that I can cook more to entertain more.
Our current kitchen's so small that you can really just cook in it. You can't really hang out and cook in it, so it's not really a social cooking space.
Right.
It's really a very tiny little kitchen that only 1 or 2 people can really fit in.
Right now, our master bathroom has a long vanity with double sink.
And her stuff just kind of creeps over into my area, and I have this little tiny area with just an avalanche
that's all you need.
of makeup coming onto my side.
And now I really want a sit-down vanity and functionality in the cabinets and stuff to put my stuff away, keep it cleaner, and then all he needs is a little sink.
I also want a laundry in our bathroom so we can take our clothes off and throw them right in the washer and dryer too.
Right. And he needs a urinal.
I'm tired of lifting toilet lids. I think that's disgusting. I don't know why more urinals aren't in homes. They're not that expensive to install, but I want to have one, and we're going to put one in Jimmy's bathroom too.
Yeah, boys need urinals, and I want a big shower.
So we want a very unconventional layout in our home, and so I want to hire a very unconventional architect. I wanted lots of different ideas, and so I went to a freelance website and hired 4 different architects to throw us lots of different ideas. We hired Andreas, and he's based in Texas, and we're all the way over here in Florida. So we used video chat, email, and screencasts to collaborate. So over the next several weeks, Andreas and I would go back and forth. He would send me a design, I would send him a screencast video back with changes. It was a really fun process. Hey Andreas, because we're not in the same place, let's use screencast videos to communicate. So Anna and I just got back from walking the warehouse, and we want to move this wet bar. Let's move it. And let's move this pantry somewhere else too. I don't think it needs to be. I met with my sister today. She says we should not build stairs to my loft office, but instead let's build a catwalk. How crazy would that be? I love these revisions, Andre. They're looking better and better every time. It looks like the garage is a little bit bigger to fit a larger SUV. Thanks for making that change. I think we're really close. You're probably sick of us by now. I would think I want one sink.
For me, every project is like a child. So yeah, I always imagine the first concepts, and is with the help of the client and the user, helped it to develop. And so this is going to be the clothes, and this is going to be in a couple of years, and maybe it's going to develop there, and maybe add a room there. And yeah, it's always very personal.
Everyone says building a home is like the most stressful time in your life besides getting married and planning your wedding. But it was really fun with you because I'd send you a video and you would respond right away that you got it. Even if you couldn't get to it right away, you'd say, I got this. I'd give it to you in a couple hours or even next week or something. But at least you set an expectation for me that I knew that you were on it and you were there. It was fun. I had a good time. So if the whole building turns out terrible, we'll blame you, but not the general contractor. But
any project that starts well, it will end well.
I hope so. Hopefully, I don't end broke. That's what I'm trying not to end with.
Yeah.
So it took a lot of back and forth, but we finally have a perfect design for the warehouse. Do you guys want to see it? Here's what we're building: a 4,000 square foot, 2-story home. When you walk in the front door, you'll be able to see the living room, a sitting area, and the kitchen, which is a total of 1,500 square feet. We have 2 giant 6-foot by 9-foot windows, along with a rolling glass door that we can open up on beautiful days. These are the original window positions. They happen to face northeast and northwest, which is great because our house won't be roasted by direct sunlight. The one thing I'm looking forward to the most is my eat-in kitchen. We'll have a large island with seating area around it, a walk-in pantry, all electric appliances, our pellet ice maker, and we're working with Lowe's in-store design team to figure out how everything is going to fit in my 500 square foot kitchen. Just outside the kitchen is a 1,000 square foot patio. We have so many ideas for this space, including a pizza oven, garden, and sitting area. From the upstairs space, you can see from the back of the house all the way to the front of the house. There's a 170 square foot office space that we will use for homeschooling. To get to Allan's 300 square foot loft office, you have to walk across a catwalk. That was Allan's sister's idea. We have worked so hard on this design and are excited to see it all come together.
Thanks to Andre and his hard work, the Warehome has been designed. We found a great general contractor, but now the hard part starts. It's going to take months and months of construction to take the Warehome from this to this.